Welcome to a brand new podcast. And as always, this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Mr. Green. For any business inquiries, if you want to put your business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And that's the same email if you want to make a free will offering. Definitely will appreciate that. PayPal all day, every day. evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And if we do have links to other affiliates, www.linktree.com. You can support us that way. We do have a Patreon channel, which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube, and digital artwork and consulting services as well. So that's www.patreon.com/Evolution of London. Check us out there. It's a monthly subscription. Very affordable, very cheap. Between $5 and $10. Depends what level you want to be applied to pay for on our Patreon channel. But it's definitely affordable. A lot of great stuff there. www.patreon.com/Evolution of London. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, evolutionoflondon.com. Whole wide range of different products from men's, kids, ladies' clothes, house products, all day, every day. You will love it. evolutionoflondon.com. Also check us out at evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products such as ebooks for personal as well as business use. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E, for custom clothes, DVDs, games, and much more. We ship throughout North America. evolutionoflondon.store. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles. Homemade candles, yes, that's a rarity nowadays. Homemade candles, 100% soy wax, 12-ounce jars from scented to unscented. Now, the scented candles is from sandalwood, frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, rose, eucalyptus, vanilla, just to name a few. So if you want to place an order, you can call up the company at royalty9international@gmail.com. Or you can check them on Instagram, Royalty9 International. That's on Instagram as well as TikTok. Luxury candles, burning time over 35 plus hours. Very good quality, different designs. No one candle is the same. They all custom made. Royalty 9 International. Check out DJ Panthro, international DJ. If you want to book for him to come to your venue, email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. That's DJ Panthro, PANTHRO519@gmail.com. And you can find him on Instagram, TikTok, DJ Panthro 519, and his bonus platform, that's The Real DJ Panthro. That's The Real DJ Panthro, DA. The Real DJ Panthro on TikTok. And you can find him on Instagram, or I mentioned Instagram, but YouTube. That's DJ Panthro 519. Like, subscribe, and share to his platform on YouTube. Again, DJ Panthro. Music. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. He have a whole wide range of different beats, and once you go to his YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and share, you will see his other social media sites. So definitely show your support to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continuing to train on YouTube is the Greatness 19 channel. That's our educational channel to open up your third eye. We have over 820 shows, so definitely great stuff on the channel, from shorts to the regular videos to we even put the podcast on there. There's a whole wide range of different information, great information. The Greatness 19 channel on YouTube. And you scroll down the page of the Greatness 19 channel, you'll see Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel. So subscribe to that channel as well and pass the information along. Mr. Evolution of London. Check out another DJ, DJ Seville Beethoven. His email address is DJ Seville Beethoven, so I spell it out: DJ SAVILE Beethoven, BEETHOVEN. So DJ Seville Beethoven, with the double E, of course. His business email is DJ Seville Beethoven at gmail.com. And his business telephone number is 519-702-4536. Once again, it's 519-702-4536. Now, the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We are on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify for podcasters, Amazon Music, just to name a few. So we are on all the major platforms all over the world. 60 countries, to be exact. I believe, yeah, we should be at 60 or close to 60, like 58, 59, something like that. But I just rounded off 60 countries because we're real close. Time to time, I always mention the name off the countries. We all over, and continue spreading the word worldwide. Any information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London. Both of those are on YouTube. Rumble.com. We on that platform. Just type in the Oracle 19. And finally, www.theoracle19radio.com. All right. Well, yep. Here we go again. Today's topic will be triggering, but it must be said, I shall and I will. Race traders. Race traders. I am black, you are you. Race traders. I am black, you are you. Now, what do you mean by all of this, Mr. Greatness? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, number one, let's start with black people. There's a lot of, as you know, there's a lot of separation within the black community, as well as you find separation in other races. But the black community is more put out there in public view than a lot of other races. There are a lot of other races have their own internal issues, just like every other race. But black people is purposely put out there, and it is what it is. We definitely could fix it. And you have race traders out here that have more loyalty to other races than your own, which I find crazy personally, but it is what it is. Just like you have different tribes of white people, you have different tribes of black people, and then you have sub races as well, different tribes within the sub races, like Middle Easterners, they have different tribes in the Middle East. So you're always going to have tribal disagreements and so forth. That's just part of people. But picking it back in with black people, and this is going to be very touching, very triggering. So triggering, probably people that know me and see me is going to probably look at me side eye. They're not going to say anything, but they might even feel a certain way. I know they might say hi to me, but they might keep their distance or do things a little differently. They might not want to hang out, might, just feel differently. But if the soul toucher, so if I touch your soul, this might obviously apply to you. So we take it for what it is. A lot of times, and I thought about this with this Kamala Harris, vice president right now, running for president. And there's been issues that I know Donald Trump mentioned in a meeting in a conference with black people that, and I'm paraphrasing. You don't know if she is black or Indian. And I heard that story too because I remember Kamala Harris put it out there. She was Indian because her mom is Indian, her father is Jamaican, black man from Jamaica, I believe. And she, when she started talking more in the public, she put it out there like she was Indian. She sided with her mother's family. Now, she wants to get I see stories. She always, want to dance. She talk about I like Tribe Called Quest, and she's doing all of this shaking and little shimmies, and that means dancing. And she's going to the record store and getting classic black albums and expressing how much she loved the black experience. She's black, blackity black, 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 and she went to Howard University and giving all of these stories about her blackness, but she didn't come out that way. So this is why Donald Trump was able to wiggle his way and talk about this. Is she black or is she Indian? And he made it clear he don't have a problem with either or. This is how he put it, but it's one or the other. And you find that sum it up with race traders. Did I call her a race trader? I didn't say her, but I'm speaking of race traders. They have that similar ideology where they might jump on board with one group of people, different race, and then to bring it back and talk about the black experience, to try to be down because they have a mission, they have a common cause, and they want you to feel a certain way. And I'm gonna break that down even more of what do I mean. You have black Americans, which I am a foundational black American. I get that wording for Tariq Nasheed, and it's fitting, and I stand on that. Now, we as black people have different tribes. Some people classify that as the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm not going to get into the religious part of things, but this is clear, we are of different tribes. But a lot of us black people like to separate themselves. I'm not black first, I'm Jamaican. And or I'm not black first, I'm Trinidadian. Or I'm not black first, I'm African, or I'm Belize, or Dominican, or Colombian, because you got black people from Colombia, right? Everybody say something instead of pinpoint first of you being black, because nobody want to associate themselves as a black American. You want to take the swag, mimic the swag from the so-called black American. You want to you want to enjoy the music and all the materialistic stuff. But when the heat is on, I'm not black American. I'm not those people. I'm Jamaican. I'm Trinidadian. I'm this person, that person. Nah, that's you. You a black American. They know how to separate and put it in perspective straight up. I am not black. I'm Jamaican. And I'm repeating this. My conclusion, okay, if you say you Jamaican first, or from the Bahamas or whatever island you want to pick. So when something goes down with you and your tribe, your people, do not expect the backing of black Americans, because you already make it clear. I'm this. I'm speaking now of the black community, the different tribes, and I'm going to expand on that in a moment. So just be Jamaican. And I'm honing in on that. But I mean, I'm just talking about that, but I could go into different other tribes of black, because I hear this often. Just be that. And if you just say that's y'all guys in America, then fuck you. Die slow. If you just want to separate and say, I'm African and I'm Nigerian, or I'm from Egypt and stuff, and that's y'all guys' problem, that's cool. When shit hits the fan, don't come to the black Americans and ask them for help and hear and want us to hear your story. Fuck you. You handle your own business, your own problems, race trader. Because you're not black American. You want no parts of that. I'm not this. You make it clear. I'm Congolese. I'm Haitian. You make it clear, you separate. And even within your own people, your own tribe, you will joke and disrespect the black Americans and the black American experience. Using words like kata and all of that stuff, or cotton picker, other degrading words. Okay, I can dig that. If you want to separate, I could separate too. Because and I talked about a little bit about this on previous shows. Because if it wasn't for the black Americans in America, North America in general, but let's say America, United States, that didn't open up the doors for other tribes to move and get the fruits of the wealth and the experience, you would have been barred from coming into the country. But you don't see it like that. You just see I work hard and black Americans is lazy and look, I did this and did that. I even hear this on social media. You just nothing but a goddamn race traitor. And believe me, I could treat you just like not even black. I could treat you worse than who you are. I could treat another race much better than you. For me, I have no regards for you. I could spit on you just the same. You could take that. This is if you want to be that, if something goes down to you or goes down with you, something with you and your people, you handle that. Don't bother looking for sympathy. You reap the benefits of what the so-called black Americans did in the 50s and 60s and the civil rights movements that paved the way for you to go to college and so forth, so on. You might say, yeah, but that's old stuff. No, that's current stuff because if it wasn't for the black Americans to pave the way, you couldn't come from the Caribbean islands or South America or Europe. I'm talking about you different tribes of black people or Africa and make it and get it popping in North America. Canada is the same way because Canada, it was black people coming from United States that moved to Nova Scotia and settled up, and still they was free. They were slaves, and then the offspring was free black men still and black women, and still had the mentality of making moves in Canada to make it possible for your other tribes of black people to reap the benefits. But of course, you don't know your history. You don't want to read up on history. You just want to stay dumb and just say that's your people. Cool, I can go for that. You raise traitors, I can go for that. But when something happens to you, don't ask or don't look for the black Americans to back you up or this black American to back you up. As the great Tariq Nasheed would say, you hold your own nuts. Everybody that want to just say, you're not, especially I'm saying the black, different tribes of black people, you are this person first. You're not black, you are Congolese, or you're not black, and I'm repeating that, you are whatever you want to say. Cool. I I agree with you. I'm not even arguing with you. I really don't care what title you put. You be whatever you want to be. But guess what? When something hits the fan with your people, when you get a flood in your area, or if it's or your country, or if it's a war going on in your country, don't look for us or me to have sympathy, race trader. I'll be like, oh well, go talk to the white man. See what he would do for you. Don't go through the media or look for people to sympathize or a person like me to sympathize. I could be a separatist to you as well. I have no problem doing that. None. Believe me. Cold to the core. I could shut you off just like that. I could give a flying fuck of what you about. You could say whatever you want to say. So piggybacking with, let's say, example, Kamala Harris. She came out, and you got a lot of black people that do this. They say I'm not black, I'm this. Tiger Woods, I'm not black, I'm this. He used his mother's. He skipped his father's seed. Really, he showcased, talk about his mother's seed first. I'm Malaysian or Capalasian, whatever the hell he said. I forgot. But he surely didn't say initially he was black. You got a lot of black people like that. Want to piggyback off of what their mother is. And they don't even realize your father's seed, technically, but that might be over your pay rate of knowledge. Because if if it's not for the man's sperm, and I talked about this, to be planted in the womb of the mother, it's the seed that is important. If you plant an apple seed in the ground, what grows out of that? An apple tree. If you grow an orange seed in the ground, what grows out of the ground? The orange tree. Now, the ground is important. That's the womb, the planet Earth. You need the womb, is very important, yes. But if it's not the seed that sparks life, there's nothing. Now, maybe on the planet Pluto or a different galaxy, y'all Hotep guys and gals could be talking about, well, you know, the mitochondria DNA can mix together and the woman can procreate on her own. Maybe a different planet, maybe a trillion years ago, but I know in this modern day and time, that woman needs her legs spread open. Now, I got raw with you to really make that happen. If she's not bent over, ain't nothing happening. Ain't no mitochondria DNA. And she don't even have that capability if she had it anymore. And I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt if it is. I'm just throwing out space talk out there. If let's just say if it is, she surely damn well can't do it now. So she needs to be bent over. So guess what's coming out of that? It's from the man seed. All right, so take it for what it is within the black community. And you got a lot of black people out here that they don't want to identify themselves as black, regardless of them having the seed of the father, or clearly they look black or are from that one of the tribes. And then you have a lot of wannabes out here. That's another. You have so-called other races that dress or look like black or paint their face black or whatever, braid up their hair. You got that different aspect. Everyone want to get the good things of the black experience, but if the hardcore things, when racism against black people, some black people don't want to. They want to separate themselves. I'm not black. I'm this. I'm that. Suspected white supremacists, they look at you, dark skin, brown skin, black person, for wherever the country you are at or born and raised, you still a jigaboo to him. You still blackie. I'm just using those words they used. But the N word is part of the menu. It is what it is. You gotta face that reality. But again, you have a lot of race traders. Black race traders particularly. I don't have a problem with other races dealing with their own people. First, that's kind of how you look at it in terms of family. You're going to deal with your family first, then outside second. But it should not be discrimination. It shouldn't be treating another race badly. It should be respect within races. Unfortunately, that's not the reality. That's not the reality. So you do have race traders. And I'm just saying, even when you within white people, when you have few white people that want to attach to the black experience, you have white people, they treat them like race traders. They don't want no parts of them. If you notice, those white folks that want to live among black people or want to date, marry, or procreate with black people, They ostracized within society, within their own brethren of white people. Look at the white women that have black babies from black men. Very rarely that she is allowed to, that I put it like this, that she can date a white man after the black man with a baby on top of that. He's not going to look at her as the same. She's tainted as far as these white supremacists, suspected white supremacists, feel and see and perceive. She's considered a race traitor. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's true. Only people that will accept her would be another black man, because he see the result and he will take on that. But other white people and other races, they're not going to follow up and marry that white woman with a black baby. That is rare. Rare. They look at her as a race traitor. You'll find that with other races too. Asians and Filipinos, or whatever, Asians in general. They Filipinos or Asians are they Asians, but I really was thinking Asians and Indians. I'm thinking about that dynamic. They don't roll in abundance with black people procreating. If they do, she's a rebel, one, of the family, and two, for the most part, she will be ostracized from her family. For the most part, she'd be considered a race traitor. I know a lot of people don't want to admit that, but it's true. We say for the most part. Are there exceptions to the rule? Absolutely. Absolutely. But that is a cold reality. That's how they look at it. That's how these races look at it. And piggybacking with Kamala Harris, you can see where her loyalty lies. She's married to a white man. Now, ouch, a lot of people are not going to like that, but she don't really feel black people like that. Even her policies, when she don't really go look after for the black American man and woman. See, a lot of black people want to be if you really want to see if they really feeling their own people, they will do something for their own people directly and not say, oh, I'm doing this for all people. Because guess what? Other races, they might do something for other people, but they're going to make sure they do something for their own. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to do something for your own tribe, your own race first. I don't have a problem with that, but as long as you're not like separating, or I should say, slowing down the process of another race. But when you hear black people say, I'm doing this for all people and all of that, I put a big question mark on that. A lot of times they race traders, because you got to be bold to want to say, I have no problem looking out for everyone, but I'm gonna make sure my own is eaten too, because we need it. We suffered in North America and United States for long enough. I'm gonna give them some extra bread. There's nothing wrong with that, because this is what it should be, but this is not something that they preach. I'm talking about the black people that is, I feel, race traders. They want to add on all. But other races don't add on that same energy for you. Get a load of that. See, this is why we as black people, especially foundational black Americans, but I would say I'll give credit to the other tribes that want to be tribes with us and want to be part of the 12 tribes. That is all good. I can rock with that. But the ones that want to be separate, I'm just not black. I'm this. And this is your problem, not me. You know those type of black people. Well, guess what? Be you. No problem. I treat you just like I would treat another race. Matter of fact, I will treat you worse than I would treat any other race, white man or Asian person. Because guess what? You should know better. You getting kicked in the behind like me, whether you're a dark skinned black man or light skinned black man or what we call half breed or whatever. You in the system of white supremacy, he don't give a damn. You still a jig to him. Doesn't matter. If you got any little bit of features of a black person, he got no love for you. Suspected white supremacists have no, it's not emotional. Check out that show I did. Suspected white supremacists are not emotional. So they don't care about your feelings. They see you one way and one way only. But you want to help out all. You want to date everybody. You want to love everybody, but everybody don't want love you. This is the problem. And I say towards those race traders, those black race traders, I have no love for you. Matter of fact, I don't trust you. And you'll find that here's the thing about it for my few black folks that understand. You will have family, friends, and foe of the black nation that feels this way. They just will say, yeah, I'm not this way. I love everybody. I date anyone and everybody. And this could be your own son and daughter, and this could be your mother or father. This could be your cousins, your sisters. This could be your friends, your closest friends. You have that. This is the cold reality. And you got to leave them alone. You got to treat them like strangers. You can't trust them. They will sell you out in all different ways. They will destroy you. They are not to be trusted. I had to go through certain experiences not too long ago with that. I might talk about that on another show. One of the most painful things is letting people go, but within your own clan. But it is what it is. We're in a war, a mental war, and you got your own people, and that's prophecy. The Bible, Revelation. You have that. It's there. Your own people will sell you out. Your own tribe, your own nations. Because they not black in the heart. They might look dark skinned, they might look black, but they not black. I would say they're Oreo cookie. Black on the outside, white on the inside. They not thinking about black first. Other races will think about them first, and that's okay. But I'm saying you still got to respect everyone, and I could dig that too. Respect is everything among the human race. But These black race traders, they don't respect them being black. They don't even think they black just by color. But inside their heart, they think as white as a white redneck. This is just, it is what it is. And you better pay attention to those individuals because they will get you. They will destroy you. Make no mistake about it. And they really think they will do a great job. They're doing a great job separating themselves, calling themselves uh, I'm Dominican and that's y'all problem, y'all guys problem, or I'm Jamaican, or I'm Trinidadian, or Haitian. That's y'all guys problem. That's not my problem. I'm not y'all. I'm not y'all guys. And laugh about it and joke about it among their tribe. And on top of that, to double down, they got perfect hate. Perfect hate for you tribes that want to be the 12 tribes. And they got perfect hate for black Americans. Go figure. They got, when they're among themselves, we know they talk all of that slick talk. And I will say to y'all individual black people of different tribes and different nations that talk that, die slow. I'm saying again, die slow, because I got that perfect hate for you. You might not want to tell me. You might look at me and grin and say, hey, how you doing? But I'm the soul toucher. I see you. I look in your eyes. I can read you. Believe me, just like you want to hide it, you can't hide it from me. I'm the oracle. I see it. I see it. I might not say you sneaky with it, and I'm sneaky with it too. You might not say anything. You might smile at me, hey, how you doing? But in your deepest heart, you have perfect hate for black Americans and alike. And I look at you and say, uh-huh, I know, and I'm on it. And I got that same energy for you. But we can smile with each other. I could smile. I could be the Satan too. I could smile at you. I could look at you. I could joke with you, just like you can joke with me. Give me a little fist pump and all that. But you got that same energy for me. Just know that. Just know that you're not hiding. You race traders, you're not hiding. Believe me, you are not hiding. I see you. I know you. But like I said, I'm keeping it cool just like you keeping it cool. And that's how it is. And for you black people that is on board and on code, you got to be aware of those type of race traders. They grin with you, they smile with you, they will joke with you, but they quickly tell you, I'm not you. You not me. I think differently from you. Matter of fact, they think they even better than you. Just saying. It is what it is. But for me, I'm the right type of person you can deal with because, see, I have no feelings. I have no feelings. I could lose feelings for, like, I could love you in 1 minute, but I could have perfect hate for you. I'm an animal out here in mindset. I'm just saying I could turn it on and off because I've been conditioned by systematic white supremacy to be that type of person. They are that type of person, and I learned from that. Unfortunately, I had to be that way living in this North America. So you could smile. I could smile at you just like I smile at you. Could smile at me, and I have that same feeling. I couldn't give a fuck about you, and I'm just saying it as is. And I could talk to you. I can joke with you. You know, I can even. You know what? I can even get deep and hang out with you. That's how weird I am. But I have no fucking feelings towards you because you have no feelings towards me. That's for real, for real. So you could take it forever, whatever it's worth. I just think that's just me because I'm aware. I'm aware of people that smile in my face, but they don't like me. I'm aware of those things, and I pick up on a lot of energy. I just don't say nothing, and people might act like they have something one up on me. No, I see you. I just don't say anything because there's no conflict. You go where you go, I go where I go, and that's it. But black people, you gotta be really prepared and a certain mindset to deal with these race traders because they're not you. They talk a good talk, but they're not for you. They your politicians, they your everyday people, they your neighbors. I'm speaking of black folks alone. I could expand to other races. That's definitely on the menu. That's definitely on the menu. So it is what it is. Being aware is very important. You got to have your head on the swivel because people will come at you in many different ways, be all smiley face with you. And if you get sucked into that because they smile at you and they could be your own people or your own color, I should say, you can you can get a big surprise and you don't want that. So this is just my talk, my perspective. What say you? Maybe Mr. Greatness is off. Maybe he don't know what he's talking about. I'm not perfect. I know that. Something to think about. Be aware. Thank you for listening.